Good morning, everyone. It's Yvonne here to do what's cracking reading. It's lovely to be back. Nice to have a good break in between. I guess some of you will be back today, others of you will be back tomorrow, and some won't come back till next week, so that's okay too. It is the 2nd of January here in Australia, which means that you probably are on your 1st of January holiday, so we'll see you when you get back. But I trust that you had a nice holiday break and it was a good rest or whatever for you. All right, we have the Temperance card jumping out here. People ask me about these cards all the time because they're all gold embossed and they're a really nice quality card. I've used them quite a bit and they still look brand new. So the Ethereal Tarot. Okay, so just a quick catch up. For those who've joined the membership program, thank you very much. I might see I've got the death card coming out me here too. So trying to get the right light for these is to get the glitter going. For those of you who've joined the membership program, please make sure you send me your email address. I do offer everybody some sort of gift up front, whether that would be a tarot deck or a coaching session with me, or even a coaching session on learning tarot, whatever you'd like. Email me and let me know. It can be a coaching session just for something in your life that you need a little bit of support with at the moment, like, where you're going, say, for the next 12 months. I also do a lot of healing around that sort of coaching too. So if it's about childhood healing or you need some counselling, I'm going to offer all the members a half-an-hour session to see if it's something that can sort of pull you out of a stuck place. For those of you who haven't joined the membership program, please consider whether you'd like to join us or not. There are a lot of videos up there already, but they are under the deluxe membership, but for tarot reading. If you would like to just support the channel, of course, that's highly welcome too. If you would like a personal reading with me, I am not got much time this week because I've got my daughter and her family here. So really and truly it would come down to next week now. I am going to get my website up and running again and offer the opportunity to book the readings yourself. However, prices will be going up as of the end of the month. I haven't put my prices up since pre-COVID. I'm a little bit behind. So yeah, so I'll be reconsidering prices. All right, let's get into this reading for you. I do feel like this year is going to be a lot more. It's an 8-year and there will be a lot more growth this year. I feel like last year was more of a tidy up year. I should really look into it a little bit further, but I feel like this year is a really good year for sort of, I almost want to say, pulling things together and making it. It's like last year you were preparing a lot more, but this year feels like you're really starting to get going on it. All right, we're starting off with the Page of Cups, and we have the Sun behind that. That's a beautiful card in this deck. It's really hard to see the gold, but it is beautiful. So we do have some sort of offer coming through that's going to make you very happy. It's sort of a chance here, and it's just what I was just saying. It's sort of a chance to, put what you've learned into process, or to take what you've learned and move forward. So it could be that this is the offer of a romance, for example, but you may be more ready to advance on a romance now. It can be, maybe completing something where you're ready to go forward on a job or some sort of training, but definitely feeling this beautiful sense of rebirth here with the Sun card. And something that's going to make you feel very whole, complete, like you're going back to the beginning and starting something anew. We do have the Nine of Pentacles. What better card to get behind that? The Nine of Pentacles is a beautiful card because it talks about feeling fulfilled, feeling happy where you are, content. You're only missing one pentacle here to get that Ten of Pentacles, which is complete sort of everything in its place. So when you get the 9, it is a feeling of feeling accomplished, feeling complete, feeling whole. And look at that. We have the World card behind that, with the Five of Wands and the Ace of Swords. So my reading completely and utterly when the Ace of Swords comes out. I feel totally that you are absolutely 100% ready for whatever comes your way. This makes me feel like I'm trying to sort of get the energy and sort of put it into words, but it does feel like you've been putting stuff together for a really long time. That world card tells me that you feel like you've accomplished so much. Whatever it is, you're going forward the world and the sun card, which is brilliant in terms of where you're at in your life. So if you've been doing a lot of work, if you have been studying, if you have been learning something new, this will be the year to put it all into context. And I feel like here, especially with that world card, if your business is launching internationally, if you are feeling like you want to take to the stage, take on an acting career, do something really creative, all of those things for me feel like they're going to happen to you in the next year. I feel like somehow or another it's almost like you've been waiting in the wings for the last, few years. Maybe things have been a little slow. Maybe you have been trying to do something but not quite ready to get it off the ground, or maybe working towards something. But whatever it is, this year's your year. All right, so we have the King of Swords coming out. I love it with the Artist and the Magician. Look at that energy. And the Hermit card. How lovely. I just want to grab the book up for a moment because I feel like that Artist card is what do we, it feels like to me it has a really different energy today because it's right next to, the Magician, especially with that Hermit card coming out there. So I'm just going to grab the book. The Artist, I went straight to the page, which is always good. Yes, the Vessel of Creation. This card signifies mankind and shows what you need to open to the knowledge that's available to you if you stop and set aside the distractions of the human condition and listen. It's a visionary interpreter, creation and passionate. All right, so that's the sort of energy I'm getting from that there. I really feel like it's almost with the Magician here, you've got this energy of crafting something new, really putting something together. And what I really love, because you have the King of Swords coming through, maybe some of you are finishing out something, ready to go with something new. But even if it's not, even if this is just about who you are, with the Ace of Swords and now the King of Swords, very much this idea of having clarity, seeing where I'm going, knowing what I'm doing and really going for it. And I feel like, as I said, last year was like cleaning out your closet. This year's about all new clothes. You do have the Hermit on the end. So I want to say to you, don't rush in. Make it, savor the flavor, I want to say. It's like, when you eat a block of chocolate and you're really craving the chocolate and you get to the end and you think, wow, that just went really quickly and I didn't really enjoy it. I know you're going to say that you've done this, all right? But for me, it's about taking each bite and really sitting in the flavor of it, really enjoying every mouthful, because I feel like this year's going to be like that. All right, so I have the Judgment card coming through with the Justice card. This card has all major arcanas coming through here. The Queen of Cups with the Page of Wands, and look at the Strength card right at the end here. So there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major arcanas out of 10 cards. So I'm really feeling it's going to be a very potent year for you. I feel like if you're a Leo, Pisces, I feel like a Virgo, Capricorn coming through for me quite strongly. But then I have the Swords and the Cups represented too. So you may have a lot of those elements in your signs. But I figure if you're one of those ones I've called, those main 4, this is a really big year for you. Capricorn, Virgo, Pisces, and Libra, Leo. Okay. So I feel like too, you've done a lot of healing in the past year. So it may be that you're very ready and open to Creating new relationships, I want to say, maybe romantic. It's very possible here a new romance could be on its way, um, particularly with a water sign. Um, but moreover, I feel like it's new. You're developing new friendships, or you're finding yourself in amongst new people that are going to really, I almost want to sort of feel like they're going to be on a journey with you. So maybe this is about creating more energy around sort of people who are more aligned with who you are. So it could be business people, but I feel more so it's your personal relationships are sort of changed. You might find that you don't get bogged down with people who are too draining or too difficult for you to work with, because this feels to me like this energy of finding people who align more either with your purpose or your soul, I want to say. So for me, this feels very, very, it's light. It doesn't feel heavy. It feels like you are relating to people very differently now. So you may be finding that you're more attracting more people to your energy because your energy is higher. And because of this, there are so many opportunities opening up for you. For those of you who are going towards romance here, as I said, particularly with a water sign, there is a feeling here like communication is so much better. Maybe you're attracting the right kind of people to you and not people who are making you feel very drained or like you've got to work too hard for something. We all have to work at relationships. It's natural and normal. I don't know why people think they're so easy. It doesn't matter what relationship it is, it takes work. But there is somewhat a feeling of, you know, being able to move forward with people without feeling like you've got to invest every ounce of who you are. So to me, you're sort of striking up relationships, possibly a romantic relationship that just seems to move so much more easily than what you've experienced before. I do feel there's a lot of healing here in the family unit too. So if you're working towards healing your family unit, I feel like this year is going to be a really good year for you getting into that family healing, being able to stand up for yourself or assert yourself in a family environment, not feeling you've got to fight to be heard. Very beautiful energy. So there seems to be an offer coming through, but I feel like with the Sun card here, and especially with this Nine of Pentacles, it's an offer from the universe to sort of change your positioning, put you in a different position for going forward. Like perhaps things will come more easily to you this year. You won't have to struggle to get what you want. I feel like with the World card here, there's a really strong feeling of closing out things, but not in a negative way, not leaving things behind in and sort of feeling like you have regrets or remorse. It's very much about feeling like you're in the right place. You don't need to work hard at it. So I do have some sort of energy around, I just feel like this card is almost misplaced. So what it makes me feel like is there is no more sort of contemplation, overthinking, or beating yourself up about things, because you found this sword here. And it's almost to me like the energy of it just finding things really easy to cut through, or finding things really easy to move through. The struggles aren't near as evident as what they were this year. All right, let's just pull. I'm going to pull a card from the Vampire deck. Put these away. This is a Lucy Cavendish deck. It's not as sort of intensive as some of the other decks. It's beautiful to use, but I feel like sometimes it doesn't have enough detail. All right, so we have seduction. All right, so that is the one that's on the deck, on the book as well. So it's a card of 8, and I was saying it's an 8 year this year, so there's probably some significance to that. So this is about allure, desire, and manipulation. And I'm going to read it to you because they are beautifully written. This beautiful bed is the place where someone greeted their unspoken desire and where they met their end. It is the place to which so many of you are drawn, even when you do know the outcome may be dangerous. This card comes to you now to warn you, empower you, and ask you to heed. The one who knows what it is you want has a plan for you, and that plan involves their own satisfaction. I feel like somehow or another this is about you, though. It's about you understanding that you can be satisfied and you can move through life so much more easily than having to struggle. It is not so simple and crass as sexual satisfaction or a kind of food or even a job or status in life you're being offered. It is the deep feeling that you're understood, accepted, and desired for who you are. There's the Ace of Swords energy. So I feel like here it is a call to self-knowledge, to understand that when you're called to this beautiful bed, you may be drained and you may even die to a part of yourself may die. So whatever it is here, it's almost like this card is saying there is so much satisfaction in just allowing things to pass rather than feeling you've got to fight for them. And really it's about us being satisfied with who we are, where we're going. So you may find that it's very sort of Queen of Wands energy there, you know, that sort of feeling really comfortable in your own skin, feeling satisfied by where you are. 16:16 on the clock. All right, I will leave you with that beautiful reading. Thank you.